If you are a coach or a consultant who is avoiding this, you are missing out on a lot. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up and run a successful online business with ease. Now, this is the exact roadmap that you need to follow if you want to have a successful online business. This model will perfectly work for any coaching, consultancy, or service-based businesses. When we think about any online businesses, we are actually charging money for our expertise. Basically, we are helping a group of people to solve their problems and we are charging them money for that. So let's begin with the offer. This is the most important part of any business. So these are the models that you can have for your online business. Now you might think that you need to have any one of these as your offer, and that's not completely true. I'll explain that a bit later, but to start, you can have any of these models if you are going for a coaching and consulting business. So you can have a community of your student. You can sell courses. You can give them one-to-one coaching, which is actually the consultancy part. Store all the knowledge that you have in some sort of a webinar or a ebook, and you can sell them as digital products. For this demonstration, I'm using courses as an example, but you can literally have this, for this will work on any of the models. So if you're trying to make a course, you're trying to solve someone's problem. But before creating the course, you need to determine something even important. You need to determine the niche. Predominantly, there are three evergreen niches: health, wealth, and relationship. But while selecting the niche, most people make this one mistake which you need to avoid, and that is being too broad, which means you cannot just operate in a whole niche, you have to operate in a sub niche. And this sub niche is like a small group within your niche. For example, if I talk about personal finance, it's a sub niche of the wealth niche. If I talk about how to grow six-pack abs, then it's a sub niche of your health niche. And how to become charming or how to make more friends, these will come under your relationship niche. Now, within this sub niche, you need to talk to a very specific audience, which is also known as your core group or your core audience. So, what do I mean by this core audience? By core audience, I mean a group of people who will have some things in common. It can be common interests, common struggles, or common goals. And this one thing will give you the opportunity to scale. Now, you might think, how? Because if a group of people have too many things in common, then it's highly likely that this group is really small. When you are starting out, you need to make this group small so that you can really pinpoint on their problems and can solve them very easily and very effectively. That's how you will gain trust of your audience and they will buy your product. When we start, we need to think about only one person. This is someone whom you can help completely. This is your ideal client. You should spend a good amount of time and energy in figuring out who your ideal client is. What are their likes? What are their dislikes? Their main pain points? What are their goals? What will it look like if they don't achieve their goal? So, you need to make a detailed analysis of everything about this ideal client. And when you have your ideal client, everything gets 10x easier. It will get 10 times easier, and I will tell you why. Because in every video, every marketing campaign, every email, every offer, you are speaking to this person's problems. You are speaking to this person. So, even though the group is very small, it's highly likely that they will buy from you because you are exactly pointing out their problem and solving it. Please answer this simple question: who do you think charges more? A general surgeon or a cardiologist? Let me know down in the comments. Once we have this part figured out, we need to move to our next part. And the next part to this whole equation is content. You should have seen this coming. But there is no point why you shouldn't make content. You are an expert in your field. You know how to solve this particular problem, how to help this particular group of people. Then help them with your content as well. This is very true that one size doesn't fit all. But there are some problems which can be solved, or think of it in this way: you're showing them the path and they will take their own journey. So how they are taking this journey is not one size fits all, but the destination is, if you're showing them the way, then it can be something that will appeal to a lot of people, a bigger group. And you can do this by covering something known as umbrella topics. Now, what are umbrella topics? Let me show you what I mean by that. So let's take this funnel, and please don't judge me by the diagram. Let's say your core offer is you help people who are in corporate, about 45 years old, to help them plan their retirement. So an umbrella topic to this can be like how you can start investing on mutual funds uh, late, like after 30, and make the most out of it. Now this topic is speaking to a bigger group because we have taken out the corporate part and we have added 15 more years. You can go even broad and go for something like how to start investing in stocks or in crypto. And this will speak to an even broader group because we have taken out the age limit, and anyone can invest, right? Anyone who earns will like to invest. But the chances of converting this crowd to your core offer is not very practical. Or even, converting this crowd, it's relatively easy, but it's highly likely they will, not buy at this stage. But one thing which I can guarantee is some of these people, and by some I mean a good chunk, will be interested in these videos. By this, this is basically lead qualification. It's not technically lead qualification, but I am just, phrasing it as lead qualifications, because this is what we are doing. We are using this funnel to invite a bigger group of people to our channel. Then, so we are narrowing it down to the people who will be interested in the core offer. And when I say a majority of this crowd will be interested in this offer, because some people try to retire early, and when they look at a video like this, how to retire at 45 years of age, or how to retire at 50 years of age, they will think they need to start preparing from this age, and they will watch it. Or even better, they want to retire at 35 or 40, and they think if they watch something like this, they can fast track that. So what I aim to say is a good chunk of these people will be interested in this video, and the best thing you can do is put your offer in this video as a CTA. This will convert you the maximum number of clients. So traffic is something non-negotiable in online business, and if you have something like YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, then getting that traffic becomes 10 times easier. The traffics on your landing pages or your static websites are not recurring. They will come, they will click, they will forget. And that's because, think about your own habits. If you go to a really cool website and you bookmark it, I mean, there is a high chance that you don't visit it anytime after that. You'll never visit it after that ever again. That's why having a social media following or a social media page is very important. And by the way, this is not something that I am saying. This is something which Jeff Walker also says. So this is the part which converts your audience into your customer. And it's a funnel. So what are funnels? Funnels are basically your customer's journey. It's basically their journey from discovering you to buying your product. Now in this video, I'm going to share a basic funnel structure, one which everyone needs to have. This is not something fancy like Russell Brunson or Jeff Walker would design. This is a simple funnel which which you can apply and get going really easily. So, and this is something necessary. This is not negotiable. You need to have these things fixed if you want to scale and if you want to have a successful business. So once we have our traffic part of this equation sorted through YouTube or Instagram or paid ads, whatever, we need to make this audience our own. And the best way to do that is giving something out for free. What we'll do at this point is we'll offer something, because we have this audience persona. We have a specific audience persona for ourselves. So we'll offer something which caters to them really deeply. This is something which is easy to consume. This solves a problem and caters to this group. So this group will be interested in obtaining my lead magnet is something which you give out for free. It can be a webinar, it can be a small ebook, it can be a small crash course, whatever. But the main point is this is something which needs to be very low risk. Now you might think they are not paying anything, this is a freebie, so it's already low risk. But my friend, they don't know you, so they don't know if you are going to waste their time. Their time is very valuable as well. So something like a 10-hour long personal finance course is something which I won't recommend. This has to be small, this has to solve a problem, and this has to be easily digestible. So when you have them, when you are giving them this freebie, you ask something in return, and that is their email IDs. Yeah, you might have seen this coming, but this is something really important. This is the basic things that you need to do, and it will help you a lot. Yes, there is a lot of work, but it will be worth it. So when you get their emails and you are giving them this freebie, you might think that you can just buy a lead list and that will be enough. But that's not enough, because when they are giving their emails to you, they are also giving you permission to send them weekly emails. Now I say this so many times because I was under this impression as well. I used to think that emails are out of the equation. They are outdated. We live in this era of WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I used to think emails are outdated, but it's totally opposite of that. But if you think about it carefully, your email inbox is really personal to you. So if someone wants to get in touch with you personally, they will get in touch with you through emails. If you send weekly emails or monthly emails, but on a side note, you need to send at least weekly emails. And these emails are value based, which are, packed with value, then your audience will actually take interest and read your emails every single time. Now there is this email service called Creator Hooks. They send you emails every week on what happened on YouTube, which thumbnail worked, why did it work, which didn't work. Now all my creator friends and I, even my clients, they all follow Creator Hooks, and we wait the whole week for their email. So the level of trust for Creator Hooks is really high because they are sending in value based emails. Now let's say Creator Hooks have this Black Friday offer, which they did actually. So you can get their pro version for $1 for a month. How many people do you think will buy this? This is a zero objection price, and they already know the value is so high. And after a month, you are hooked to that service because you have been using it for a month, you are using it left and right, and it's really good. So there is no going back, you will take their regular service, and just like that they have converted you from just a lead to their customer. So emails are very important, and with your value based email, sometimes you will put in your offer, just like I explained in case of Creator Hooks, some offers, upsells, whatever you have. But this is a lead nurture process, so more about it in a later video. I cannot go deep into this whole thing because this is a huge topic, but this is the basic thing. You need to send value based emails. Just focus for now, just focus on sending in good value based emails, and this really works well when you have an information product like a coaching service or a consultancy service. So this will work really well. Now to set up this system, I have showed you how you can get traffic, but for this remaining part, let me show you how you can set up this whole thing with ease. So first thing first, if you have a course to sell, you need a LMS. These are the two top performing websites in when we talk about courses. So this is Go High Level, which is actually the best one, and then we have Kajabi. We also have something known as ClickFunnels, which is Russell Brunson's company, but for this video I'm just talking about this too. So Go High Level is actually all in one. You can have your landing pages, you can have your lead magnet, you can have your email sequence, email marketing, all campaigns you can run through your Go High Level, and it's a all in one platform. So this is really a different beast. But Kajabi is simple, it's just it's just LMS. It will just help you host your courses and manage your websites where your students will come in and consume your courses. But apart from this, we need something for our community, and the best two choices are Skool and Discord. And let me tell you why. Because Skool is something which was mainly designed for this purpose, so that creators can have their community in there. They can host courses, they can have different kind of stuff, classrooms and all. So Skool is really handy. And other than Skool, we also have Discord. Discord is also a free community. You can have your Discord server where people can come and you can control their powers. So who can, if you have subscription systems like tier 1 subscription, tier 2 subscription, $10, $20, $50 a month, in that case you can give them different roles according to their subscriptions, which will control what kind of access they have inside Discord, inside your server. So after our community is sorted, we'll need something known as landing page. So when it comes to landing page, we have three options: Wix, WordPress, and Gamma. Now, depending on your need, you have to check if Gamma works. Other than that, WordPress is paid and Wix has a free plan. So these are website builders, mainly Wix and WordPress. So if you want to, substitute Go High Level or Kajabi, you can use this. And if you want to put video lessons in there, you have to just use, YouTube videos and embed them as watchable links on these platforms. So those videos will be unlisted in your channel, and whoever has subscription of your community of your website, they can go in and watch those videos, unlisted videos on YouTube. And lastly, the email marketing services. You have two options here: ConvertKit and Brevo. By the way, this video is not sponsored by any of them. These two are free, and also MailChimp. But the thing is, the threshold of free emails that you can send on ConvertKit or MailChimp is lower than that you can send from Brevo. So you might check out Brevo as well. So these are your free stuff that you need to start your own online business. Now there is one big mistake that you can make right here, absolutely fatal. You need to avoid this mistake at all cost. And it is, if your lead magnet is something like, if you are giving one-to-one lessons for a few days, like a workshop, like 7 days workshop where you will train one person, sitting face to face for 7 days, and at the end of the 7th day you will place your offer, then good luck. This will not work, because one, the investment is very high for your audience. At 7 days they will have to wait 7 days to see if you're worth it. And second, it's bad for you because you will also have to wait 7 days. If they don't stick around for the whole term, then one, you will waste your energy, and two, you will not sell anything. And above everything, you will have very limited reach. So let's say you are doing 7 1-hour calls and you are doing 12 a day. Then so at the end of a week, the total number of new leads that you can serve is 12, which is, and if I take 1% conversion rate, on this, it's like 0.12, which is crazy. To convert one client, it will take you 10 weeks, which is over 2 months. If you want to provide value on your lead magnet, you have to make it compact. A valuable thing which no one watches or no one reads. And the second thing which you need to really keep in mind is something known as the value ladder. So leading your prospect directly into your core offer is something which I will not recommend. And I've seen people like Russell Brunson do it in his free webinar. In his free webinar, he had an offer of $997, I guess, for like 6 months subscription on ClickFunnels. He also had a lower ticket offer which helped him to tackle this price objection. He had, I don't remember clearly, but maybe he was giving away his swipe file, or it was in this bonus. We will need something known as the value ladder so that we can make this price objection minimum. What it will do is it will change your price angle to the value angle. Now people will freak out if you are trying to charge 5,000 a month or 10,000 a month for your services. But think about this. If this 5,000 helps them make 100k, then this is actually 20x. Now we are talking about the value. Do you think they will have a problem in giving you 5k? Now they will have a reason to give you this money because they will get this in return. But as we know, this is something easier said than done. This is the part where we will need trust. You will have to provide enough value so that your audience will understand that okay, this person can get me to 100k, and the price that is charging and the price that they are charging is absolutely, phenomenal. This is absolutely valuable. So your product just transformed from expensive to valuable. This is what I am talking about when I'm talking about this. So this is something which you can achieve with your value ladder, because with every new product, the price objection gets lowered. And if your customer consumes so much, this thing will generate trust. They are, using your product. They're paying and using your product. This is not a high risk like 5k, but they are paying something and they are getting their money's worth. They are getting more than their money's worth. I heard a really good quote from Lara Costa that people are impressed. People are satisfied not by the course, but by the bonuses. So when I was talking about ClickFunnels, this one, in this offer, he had like he added like 10 or 20 bonuses. The swipe file was also in this bonus, by the way. Then he was giving away the premium subscription for ClickFunnels for 6 months. So stuff like these bonuses make your offer irresistible. So in conclusion, I am not trying to say that don't put in your course offer in your lead magnet, like in your webinar. Don't pitch your core offer. Do pitch your core offer, but also have something lower ticket which will help you convert some clients, some of the audience to your clients. So this is the part which I promised to break down for you. This is my suggestion which you can benefit from. You make something as a community. Make a community of students. Whatever courses you make, just put it in here, and you charge a subscription fee from your students, but these courses will be available in your website. Okay, and this community people will be able to get access to all of these courses for free, and they will have some one-to-one guidance, one-to-one coaching, everything. If they want, they can have more of it, but this is an upsell. And when you launch any digital product or any book, any webinar, anything, they will get a special offer or a discount. So when this will incentivize this audience group for being a part of your community, they will get insane amount of value. By doing this, you will not be working in your business, but you will be able to work on your business. Your ability to scale and your ability to grow your business will be higher, because all you need to do is add people to this community, and your operations will not be the bottleneck. Now there is still one thing which you need to do, is to make a killer lead magnet. If you want to learn how to launch a successful webinar and use it as your lead magnet, click on this video.